Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? And we are here for the very first event, the major arm wrestling championships. I thought I'd just quickly come on 10 minutes before the event starts and have a bit of a chat. Going to put the prelims on this channel. So Ian Carnegie, who's running the event, and his man JJ Jackson said, Ozzy, can you help us out? Can you spread the word about this new event, this new table? They've got a new table. We're going to go from there. Hey, David, what up? How you going, mate? Missed ya at Knuckles Up. It's always good to see you there, but you weren't there this time. And, of course, David DeLine ready to watch. So, yeah, for this one, this is something I've been asking promotions to kind of do is give us the matches, do a bit of commentary or whatever. I'm not sure how the commentary will go, but I will be chucking the prelim matches on there, 6 preliminary matches. And then if you go to the link in the description and you think, holy shit, this is going to be a good pay-per-view, well, you can buy the pay-per-view. Code word Aussie. You get looked after. And Ian gave me a hat. He's giving me a major arm wrestling champion shirt. Not sure how much longer I'll have the hat on. Yeah, didn't run into the bathroom. That was funny last time. Hey, Billy Collins, you got some friends pulling on the card. Who's on the card? Let me see if I can find the... Ian sent me the full card. Let's have a bit of a squiz. He sent me an updated card not that long ago. So Tim Clark and Jim Gonzalez. So apparently, if you just go to premstream.com, the opening matches should just play for you, 7.5 minutes. So we'll have to see what happens, or if I have to buy the pay-per-view. So just interested to see how this new table works. Interested to see, obviously, when a new promotion comes in. I try my best to help every promotion. So I've got myself up at 1 o'clock in the morning on the day of my daughter's birthday party. Said, yeah, all right, let's do a little bit of arm wrestling. So we'll go there. Alcessor's a resident and local there. Pulling Alan Ford, heat right there. Well, that's the main event of the pay-per-view. So they've got 6 prelims and then 13 major matches. 13 major matches going on. There was a little change. So the match, there was a left-hander match with Mike Gould and Joe Uroz. I don't know how to say his name. But Mike Gould had to pull out with an injury. So Rick Heidebrick will take over for him there. So as we get in there. So the pay-per-view will start at 12 Eastern. And, of course, you can see the count there, 6 minutes. So I'll probably change it to that. And then depending on how I'm feeling, if I stick around, I'll stick around at least for the first match. Let's all talk about it and get it in there. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prelims when we go from there. And Will's in there. Says Jocelyn smashes Heidi today. I think in my predictions, I had Jocelyn as well after her feat in the United States, becoming the number 1 heavyweight woman there. So watch out for David Seaton versus Cam Dennett. 2 amateurs with lots of history. Cool to see the boys level each other up as they go along. When's that matchup, David? Because it's not on my run sheet. I know Cam. I saw Cam at Knuckles Up. He's with the Krakens. When's that matchup? Because it's not on my card. Is that match today, David? Is that match today? But yeah, we're just 5 minutes away. So good luck to the Major Arm Wrestling Championship. I like the old school style of shirt. If you become nostalgic, you just get me right in the feels. I get sucked into nostalgia. Yeah, my run sheet, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got Tim Clark versus Jim Gonzalez, Tyler St. Dennis versus Rich Kastner, John N. Woods versus Nick White, Peter Brer Jr. versus Ivan Morero, David Nicad versus Paulie Jr., and Evan McGoyd versus John Brownell Ryder. That's what I've got for the that's what I've got for for the prelims. So we'll see how we go. But then they'll kick off the pay-per-view, which I'm tempted to stay awake for. I need to get a bit of shut off for my daughter's second birthday party today. It's going to be good. Yeah, Shaw Crowther and Jason Constantini will kick off the pay-per-view there. So let's see how it goes. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I always get nice and excited for new events coming up because you just never know. Because you got to understand, WAL had their first event. Arm Wars had their first event. Knuckles Up, East versus West, King of the Table, all had their first events. So it could be another exciting time. Okay, they're pulling somewhere else. So it's always exciting when a new promotion comes up and a new table. So I have felt the new Mac table, and I don't remember too much about it. I would have got smashed on it because I don't really arm wrestle anymore. I'm a bit too busy, but it would have been. So there's a video on it on the Major Arm Wrestling. I just pulled. Okay, Brunel at. Well, Evan's due for a win, so maybe this was a nice, easy layup for him. So let's see how it goes, you dead set legends. And Ian just kind of, there was a video on the Major Arm Wrestling Championship. I don't know if we've got enough time. No, we don't have enough time. But he just explains that, like, if your elbow comes off the table but doesn't reach a certain line, then it's play on. So I'm very excited to see how all that comes. So then hopefully matches just keep on going. All righty. Let me just do that and that. So David reckons Evan will win. Okay. Brunel is too new to the sport. He's strong, just not seasoned. He's got good mentality when it comes all together. Yeah, right. Okay. Nice little interesting intake there as we got a minute to go. Now, I was told that, because as you can see, it says order now. So I'm going to trial it this way. So I've bought the pay-per-view on a different account, but I was told, no, the prelims will be free. So we'll just see if it automatically plays. Hopefully you guys can help us out. What's going on? Jesus says saludos. Fish slip in there with a ready bang. Hey, hit the like button while you're in here. But I will show the action in big form, probably like that. We'll see how it all goes. But let me just get my ugly face back on the telly. There's some good things are happening. I hope you've all been enjoying the different formats recently on the Aussie Arm Wrestlers channel. And if you get a chance, check out my 10-minute video on the 5 reasons why I think Brian Shaw will succeed in arm wrestling and 5 reasons why he won't succeed. Okay. So the countdown has finished. Has anyone else got it? Maybe I'll try and have a look on my phonesies as well. Obviously, being arm wrestling, nothing ever starts on time. So we'll see how we go. The new arm wrestling table. And if you use my promo code, I believe you get a discount. So let's just do the old refresh. Brian Shaw has been training hard. Well, I hope he's been training hard for arm wrestling. We know he was training hard for the world's strongest man. So we have hit 11 p.m. Eastern. So we'll just have to wait and see if anything happens. I'll keep pressing the old his hat's getting a bit uncomfortable, but that's, you can go buy them. It's a pretty good hat. Good quality hat as well. Ian gave me one of those ones. He gave me the shirt. So let's see how this one goes. I'll try the old refresh button again. It just says order, support email. No, okay. So has anyone that's ordered the pay-per-view... what's going on here? Press refresh again. And let's see how it goes. So I'll just leave that there. And hopefully it's not running yet on yours. Okay. Connor. What's happening, Connor? Hope you're doing well. So the stream's starting on. So a lot of us. So Ian whipped out and he said, hey, everyone, can everyone just share the prelim? So I said, yeah, of course, mate. You know me, Connor. I love helping out. Let's have a look. Because like Matthias was going to send me like the actual link. And then worst case, I just share Matthias's channel. So people have got nothing anyway. How's the training going anyway, Connor? You stud. So has everyone just got the same like that? We'll have to wait and see. But looking forward to the action. I just want to see how the table goes. If it just means... yeah, I mean, David, no stress at the moment, because even when I'm at like King of the Table, which I'll be at next week, very rarely does it start on time. Like when they sit there and they go, man, like when they say we'll start at 1 o'clock, we start at 1 o'clock. I don't blame you. Do not blame you, Connor. Do not blame you, you dead set legend. But hope you're doing well, mate. You're a good dude. I won't listen to what everyone else says about you. So let's see how it goes. Let me just hit the old refresh. And we'll get in there. No, everything's the same. That's okay. Give it a few more minutes, and if it doesn't roll up, well then we'll work it out, because I will need to get a bit of sleep. I'd like to be fresh. My daughter turns 2 on Thursday. How's that for everyone just following the channel? When we first started the channel, my wife had kids, so it's like you're never going to have kids. And we fucking persevered. We didn't bow down to them. We don't bow down to anyone here on the channel. You don't fucking tell us what to do. And we went bang. Now, our firstborn daughter turns 2 on Thursday, and her party is later on because it's 1 a.m. here in Australia. But as for this event, very excited. Very, very excited. So hopefully we will get something going. I expect it maybe another 15 minutes because nothing ever starts on time. Yeah, I have a Suzanne. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. So a lot of fun here at the Aussie Arm Wrestler household. But let's see how this one all rolls along. I do find a lot of things funny at the moment in the arm wrestling world. But after, like, how good is it though? Like, we just had Knuckles Up. We've now got Mac. Next week, King of the Table. Like, there's just events all the time. It is brilliant. Next week, I think, will be my 6th or 7th international trip this year. And I think I'll take a few weeks. When I get back, I think I'll take a month or 2 off. All my other projects are just building up, and I just kind of want to, okay, refresh now. Nah. That's what I got. I just got that. Keithy! How you going, mate? Hope all is well. Hello, Eva. How are you? Hope all is going well. Good to see you. So you have a moving screen. Why don't I? Because if I go to order now, it's telling me just to purchase it. So let's go back. I've purchased it on another one, but I want it to be right on here. So interesting, David, that you've got so that's very interesting that you have a screen going. So I was told the prelims were free. Go to my content after you sign in. All righty, so hang on. All righty. Well, this is a different one. See, this is what I was worried about, David. So they said if you want, like, this part will be free. So I want to see if they can get that right instead of ordering the pay-per-view. Does that make sense? Hey, what's going on, Phil? Queenslander. Yes, you did, Eva. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Luch is in there and says, ready, bang. Don't know how you do those long flights. The long flights are easy. It's the waiting at the airport. The waiting at the airport is what smashes me. And it's the layovers. See, I didn't mind. It was 17 and a half hours from Dallas to Australia. Now, I was very lucky because I had no one next to me, so that's always handy. But it's just like guilt-free binge watching. You know, when you got 2 under 2, you don't get to watch any TV. So guilt-free binge watching and guilt-free binge watching. But it's the layovers. when you have to go and then you got to walk around an airport for 5 hours and then you fly somewhere else and the plane's late and then you got to walk around for another 4 or 5 hours. It really gets tiring. So it could be a software hiccup. I'll share the screen again because it's not even live on other channels. Okay. Oh, so it is go time. Now, if you've ordered the pay-per-view, according to David, you're getting some nice little B-roll. But if you haven't, and that's what I'm wanting to see, if it automatically plays, which it doesn't look like it does. Hey, what's going on at 7/8? 7/8? Why are you called 7/8? It's a different YouTube name. I like it. Why are you called 7/8? So I click on that and it just says order now. Interesting. Okay, so I think from what I see, they're making multiple attempts at launching a stream that they can run the prelims for free. Okay. Like Dragon Ball Superpower. Well, I just woke up. I've just had a two-hour nap and I've just woke up. Tater is there saying, "What's up, Aussie? Hope you're having a good night." I will if we get some action happening, but if we don't, that is okay. Wishing the major arm wrestling championships all the best. And then next week, so fun little fact for you, for the people that are in here, I will land in Dubai a lot later than usual this time. Usually I'm there a day or two before the event. This time I'll arrive 5 hours before the press conference starts. I'll arrive in Dubai because because it's my daughter's birthday on Thursday, so I'm not going to leave till early Friday morning. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear, mate. Sorry to hear. Always like arm wrestling, but can't do it now. You're in a bad accident, got some brain damage. Hope you can't. You can. I'm hoping this match is like on paper. On paper, you sit there and you're like, oh, well, Kitagali should absolutely roll Petrenko. It was supposed to be the Todzilla rematch. Todd, unfortunately, had to pull out. But then Petrenko has a bit of an X factor to him. I still think Kitagali smashes him because, like, arm wrestling maths. Kitagali beat John. John beat Oleg. Yeah. I on a personal level, I'm still excited to call Kitagali Ungabayev live for the first time. So I am very excited about that. So yes, so what we're trying to do, Tater, is we know it's live right now if you have bought the event. But when I was talking to Ian, he was like, we're giving away the prelims for free. So this, what I'm doing by being live now, is like a bit of a test run for him. So hopefully it just automatically plays on the website. So I know yourself, David, have got the stream up and you got a bit of behind the scenes action going on. But I was very interested just to see just very interested to see. Okay. So let me try something. I'm going to try something different here. So if I go to share screen. Now, this is on a different arm wrestling. Okay. So that's what they've got at the moment. So I'm going to stop sharing that for. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So I'll share Matthias's one at the moment. We'll just keep an eye on it. So it didn't come up on the website. So that's good feedback to tell the boys. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on it until so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to there. Righty. So I'm just playing around with all my stuff to just that's just so I can keep an eye on it. Beauty. And then, so they're just showing the table at the moment. Battles of Rochester, Sully's trading post. I laugh because the trading post might mean something different. Okay, so where's share screen? Because we got, oh no, they've gone back. Okay, so it just went from the person. Alrighty. Petrenko is a bad man. His hand could be too much. See, Miracles Kitagalia has performed into another life. He's turned water to wine. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more exciting than what people think. Fellas are saying they're a little unsure when the prelims start. Could be anything, like competitors, software issues. I think it's always software issues. Always. In my experience, it is always software issues. I've been to events where the place is caught on fire. I've been to places where they just don't care, or they're just really unprofessional. I've been to places where it's just one tiny little glitch that was working all day, and then, and then it just stops. When it's time to go live, it just all shits itself. So hopefully, sooner rather than later, we get this going very, very soon. Eastridge Billiards, what have they got? The Pain Plant. Easy Rollers Arm Wrestling in Rochester, New York. I was just in New York. Why didn't they have it then? Milady always hated software issues. I see what you did there, you cheeky bugger. Beer Man is pulling prelims because I believe he's pulling prelims because he's commentating the pay-per-view. As everyone's making impotent computer jokes. And I love it. So, yeah, so 6 matches. let's hope it starts soon, and hopefully it doesn't start an hour late. Otherwise, if it does get a bit too late, we all may have to head to Matthias' stream. But let's see what it is going. Have I got? I don't really want to message people while they're trying to sort everything out. Like, I don't want to sit there and ring Ian and go, "Oi, what's going on, mate?" So we'll just we'll play the waiting game. So we got. See, like it's a real catch 22. Oh, here we go. Sean Crowther. He's opening the pay-per-view. Love my man, Sean Crowther. This is the guy that upset Alexei Voivoda. So just waiting. Technical gremlins out the way. I just don't get it. But I'm not a technical guy, so I just don't get it. I just think with the years, the last 3 or 4 years, we've got the old, whether it's the pay-per-view system or the stream, and I don't know if arm wrestling is Kurt. First of all, thank you, Sean, for jumping in and just giving us an update. Second of all, I just think we are cursed in arm wrestling. I think we're cursed because we're just like, bloody hell. Technical stuff all the time. Core Sports, Prem Stream, Fight TV, whatever. It just always seems to go a bit wrong. Why is my microphone falling? But my microphone here just keeps tipping over. What's going on? All righty, let's try that. But thank you, Shawnee, for letting us. Now, I want to have a chat with you guys because there's it's a new promotion, which I absolutely love. Oh, here we go. All righty, let me just try something. So it looks like we are away.
So we can actually come out and entertain you people. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll hand it back over to BK.
All right, yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Carney.
So we won't have the sound on for too long.
BK, I'm going to be hosting this event for you guys today, so thank you very much. We have a couple prelim rounds to go. The first one is going to be a right arm best of 5.
Hey,
both of these gentlemen
I don't know.
are from the beautiful state of New York. Let's hear for Tim Clark and Jim Gonzalez.
Okay, so let me just get into it. So they're getting right into it. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. Notice how presenters are starting to get dressed up now. People used to take shit on me for it, and they're like, why on earth are you wearing a suit, Ozzy? Okay. So they're getting it started. Hey, Red Cat Man, what's going on? So beautiful Ian Carnegie is going to ref the first few matches here. All righty, so they're up and about now. So that's the new table. Now it looks like it's straight into straps. So this first match should be, let me just quickly get my, was this Tim Clark and Jim Gonzalez. Now, I'll just give him a little bit of feedback because it's not playing on the website. So that's okay. So Tim Clark and Jim Gonzalez kicking things off for the first ever MAC tournament. So they got the different camera angles. They got WAL playing in the background. So let's see how this new table goes. The Major Arm Wrestling Championships. And of course, if you're enjoying what's going on, and just a quick pin. I don't know who's who, but it was a quick pin. That went real quick. So we'll see how the rule set's going. I met Ian last week so this isn't like, it's kind of commentary, kind of a watch along to see how it goes. So they've spent a bit of money on a bit of a crew there. As you can see, different camera angles set up. We're in a bar. They got the big banner. So we'll just see how it is. I don't know if it's a new WAL, but sometimes people like that. Close your thumbs, close your hands, ready, go. I think it's a matter of, I think it's a matter of just get arm wrestling going. Too much dead time. So as you can see, we're already... Oh, David. David. Did not realize your humor is pretty dark. So I think they're just kind of like, get your elbows on the table, close your thumbs, close your hands, ready, go. So then there's less dead time because we're already into round 2. So different style, different format. And I don't mind it because they're trying to be different. I think with the current product, if you try and be like East versus West or King of the Table, you get a fail. So now, okay, so that was a bit of a slow start, but the bald McGragus with the top roll and the pin, and I think Backwards Hat McKenzie was too thrilled about the different start. So one apiece already. So, okay, the game with the quick action, I can't remember how long the break was, if it's a 30-second break or a minute break. I was on the phone to Ian not that long ago. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. Now, Ian's just having a chat to one of his competitors. So, okay. So the new style. Let's have a look. Yeah, so very interesting to see what they do now. So they've put some money in a production crew. I believe, the commentators are there in the background. So that's something different. They got WAL playing on the screen. At the moment, just kind of looks like a lot of arm wrestling events. But hoping for the best for you here, Ian. See how you go. Matt, how you going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope all is well. You weren't the bloke that in Adelaide that won the Powerball. If you did, I'd be absolutely happy for you, buddy. Because apparently one person in Adelaide won the $150 million. Okay. So just trying to get the old close your thumbs. Oh, and Ian will close your hands. No, he won't. Okay, so just try to get my head around it. So every match apparently is starting in the strap so we don't get any slips. So it was close your hands. So it seems like buckled side is the dominant side at the moment as the Backwards Hat has 2-1. Seems to be a short grip. If I did, we'd see the end of contracts in arm wrestling. Yeah. I'd be honest, guys. If I'd won $150 million, you'd never see me again. I would send one last goodbye video, and I'd be telling a lot of people to get fucked. Which I will probably do soon anyway, without the money. But there could be a huge video, burn some bridges coming up. Okay, so they're already into round 3. So I kind of like this. They're already into round 3. Every match starts in the strap, certainly with this round. So another bits and pieces. I'm only going from a visual as a sports fan. This is nothing against the Major Arm Wrestling Championship. This is just everything where when they're getting the applying the strap, the second ref just, I think, needs to stay out the way. Because when you're at the event or watching on the telly like we are, you only get you just see the back of the referee. See, that's a good shot. That shot right there is, I like it. So Ian just trying to sort it out. Close. Bang. So in it straight away. The backwards hat man looks like he's going to get the pin and get the win. So they look like bigger pads. So that's it there. 3-1. Yeah. So, okay. First of 5. So that first match is all done. Bigger pads. So 9 by 9 says Joe. What do you think of the table design? Well, I got to jump on it at Knuckles Up. Ian brought it to Knuckles Up last week when I was there. I didn't jump on it too much. I like that they're trying something different. So straight away, the one thing, okay, might have been a bit of a mismatch, but the one thing that I like straight away is hey, Roy, what's going on, mate? Flat balls. How you going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope everyone's doing well, but I got a soft spot for flat balls. He sent me all these flat balls. There's a couple down there, and I wear his shirts that he sent me to the gym. They fit real nicely as well. Okay. So we've got, I think this guy's name's Jake Beefcake. Okay, so I think this is Jake Beefcake. So there you go. So we're already into the second match. Brilliant. So Tyler St. Dennis versus Rich Kastner. Tall Paul Hutchings, mate. I thought you'd left me. What's going on, mate? It is. So so there's a dip in the table. So if they ever pause it, or Ian put out a good video, there's a dip in the table. So if your elbow does come off the table but stays level with, if that makes sense. So it dips like that, and if it stays level with the flat part, then it's still play on. Oh, my man, Tall Paul. So there's the got my Major Arm Wrestling Championship on. So here's the second match straight away. So that's the one thing I think I'm liking. So on this channel, there'll only be the prelims and then you got to go and watch the pay-per-view. I won't be doing a live commentary for the pay-per-view because it's 1:30 in the morning and I need to get some sleep before my daughter's second birthday party. Yeah, I like that they're trying a new table. Yeah, so do I. I like it when all these new promotions start. One, it's good for the sport. Two, we can build new stars. And three, it could be their rule set, their table that wins it for everyone. So here's the second match. And it just seems like Buckle's side is the winning side at the moment. So now where the conception comes in, as Tyler St. Dennis. Tyler St. Dennis just sounds like a real funny name. Oh, no. Oh. So it's a matter of does the table work? Because inept, we've had some mismatches. Yeah, so the pad's underneath 7/8 goes on a bit of a curve. But it just seems to be just rolling along. So as Ian explains the rules there. So it looks like all matches are right-handed coming up. And the other Paul Lim that hangs around in the chat, he'll be on the card very, very soon. So, yeah. So these are just the prelims. 6 prelim matches. As Rich Kastner is down 1-0 to Tyler St. Dennis. Tyler St. Dennis there, the young fellow with the mean mustache. So as they apply the strap, so see how the second ref's there. He doesn't look like he's doing anything. So for me, get out the way. So the people at the event can watch and people like us can watch. But anyway, this is nothing against major. That last critique, it's nothing against the Major Arm Wrestling Championship. It's about arm wrestling in general. Okay. So Tyler St. Dennis. So just looking, they seem to keep their elbows on the table, but the TSD with the pin. Getting it all sorted there. Come on, Rich. Give us a battle. Because what I want to see in these prelim matches is 2 people going for a battle and just seeing the elbow movements and seeing if it works. So the table for me works better because I'm a drag. When I was pulling, I would drag right back. Okay. So just having a look around at the moment. All righty. No, so it's a they're just super matches, but it's just on a new table that Ian designed. And he took it around and he got everyone's feedback. So that's a great shot of the table. So you can see the dips in there. And he's just explaining. Okay. So Ian's just saying you can't sort it out. So are they streaming this on their own channel as well? Couldn't seem to find it. So my understanding was, Matt, that it was going to be on, the website where you get the pay-per-view, they were going to stream it, the prelims for free. That hasn't worked. So I'm on the technical director's YouTube channel, and I'm just sharing that at the moment. So if you click the link in the description and buy the pay-per-view, use the keyword Aussie, then you'll be able to watch the rest of the event. Like when I turn it off for the prelims. Dan Reffing should get outsourced by AI bots. Could you imagine? Be sucks. Yeah, so it's not on the Prem Stream website, unfortunately. So round 3, as Tyler St. Dennis has just got it, and he's just got to guide him to the pad. And so 2 matches are over. Okay. 2 matches are done, and Tyler St. Dennis is a very weird name. So Mimi Sky, I'm using Matthias's stream. So that's where I'm at the moment. Yeah, that's so I'm just sharing that on here for the prelims. So that's 2 matches done. What's the third match? John Edwards versus Nick White. Mickey Lonkerovich, yeah, he sometimes pulls. I don't think he looked like him, but he occasionally pulls. He's a really good dude. Alrighty, so John Edwards and Nick White. Nick White, ironically, in the white shirt. Okay, so everything stream quality, very good. It seems to be running very, very smoothly. So I'm liking that. So I'm happy with the way that's going. So big tick there. Quality of the stream seems very well. Okay. So here we go. So sorry, just playing around, got messages and everything all climbing aboard. So now it's a matter of just watching how it's all going. Yeah. So I think there's only 16 now. Yeah, 13 on the pay-per-view. And so 19 matches. I'll make you halfway, Mimi Sky. So 19 matches. Hey, Roy Baker. What is going on? Okay. So we're getting into round number 2. Yeah, so there we go. So stream going well. Some nice camera angles. They got 2 roaming camera guys. So far, so good. We just haven't seen that. I just want to see that battle to see how the table goes. So every match appears to be starting in straps. Yeah, stream's been brilliant, Roy. Can't fault that. And they didn't start too late either, maybe 10 minutes late, which is mind-blowing in arm wrestling. So there we go. Okay, so round number 2. Let's give us something. It's the battle of the beards here. These two look like twins. So, yeah, close your thumbs, close your hands. And the hand's been taken. So far we're 2.5 matches in and no elbow fouls. So that's pretty cool. Every match starts in the strap. Both competitors elect to no straps. They need a light over the table. Yeah, I could do that. I could agree with that. It's not overbearing, like bothering me too much. So already, the one thing that I'm enjoying is... Yeah, well, you know what? For the rest of this match, I'll go a backwards hat as well. It's a Mac hat. Ian was kind enough to give me some merch. I really like this T-shirt. Major Arm Wrestling Championships. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. And it's all, what has it been? 3-1, 3-0, and 2-0 at the moment. Oh, you can't touch the strap, son. What's going on there? Okay, so round number 3. I've got it on my TV as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah, just stay there. Don't move on to see this. Close your thumbs. Close your hands. Okay. So the guy without that, so elbows staying on the table, double kings, yuck. So is that our first elbow foul? So that's our first elbow foul. Okay. Or did they just punish him for being in a double kings? I think we'll get a double kings, a king of the table. Bang! So then, yeah, pins him all over. So that's now where my confusion comes in. Because three matches like that, you make the Aussie arm wrestler real happy. So 3 matches like that. But then, is that mismatching or is that the table? So that's the recipe we're trying to find out at the moment. Oh, man. 5 elbow fouls in a row. He was crushing my dreams. Certainly don't miss all the fouls and restarts you typically see. I'm liking, Jesse. First of all, thanks for jumping in. I'm liking how quick the starts are. I'm liking that. For me, that's 10 out of 10. It's strap, then straight into a ref's grip. Close your thumbs, close your hands, go. I like the quick Wild Wild West start. So I'm enjoying that. So Roy, I think the other Roy was saying both men have to elect not to pull in the straps. So both men, yeah. Oh, you're back, Matt. I saw that you jumped channels and just left us, Matt. I get it. I see how it is. Just putting your fingers in all the pies, Matt Connolly. Okay, so this is... Oh, I've met Ivan. So the guy on the left I've met at Knuckles Up a couple of times. So that's Ivan Morero. And he's taking on Peter Brer Jr. Now, I hate strap pulling, but for the viewers and watching, I think it's better just get them started. So then there's no setting up for 10 minutes and going for a slip. When is the next AWE event, Matt, as well? You channel jumper. Okay. So now we've got a bit of a match here. So now I'm just watching the elbows. So they're just dug deep in there. Very even matchup here. Ivan's lost his wrist, but the elbows are coming in. The pad's pretty deep. I like it. Maybe a little jump from there from Ivan, but that's okay because it was level. And now there's action there. I liked it. That was a good round. That was a good round. There we go. That was interesting. I'll take it. Okay. So Peter Brer Jr. gets the first win. So yeah. Sorry you're not getting your normal style commentary. This is more, hey everyone, let's get some good, honest feedback about a brand new promotion in their prelims and this new table. So far, the things that are working are the fast starts. Yeah, so the rule set and the table is far more viewer friendly. It's only a path forward to make arm wrestling mainstream. Casual fans can't watch 40 minutes that are 0-0 after 10 minutes of fouls restarts. Yes. So I'm big on how do we eliminate dead time? So once they've gone straight to the table, it's like, right, you've got to go into the straps. Now, I know years ago, Devin was saying that like strap pulling is the future. And I guess it just keeps them together. Hey, JH. Oh, pipe fitting. Let's go, Ivan. Here we go. So round number 2. Ooh. So I get it. False start. So Ivan loses his hand again. Okay, so he's dumping all down. So obviously this table encourages more kings moving deep hook. Well, that's not a king's move, but you know what I mean. So this is a good battle. So the back of the pad makes this a good battle and gives Peter Brer better work as Ivan tries to hold on. He's going to get pinned there. Okay. Rolling on. I like it. Oh, Benji's in the chat. Hey, Benji. How you going, mate? Yeah, I like this one, Matt. So I'd like to see a different style of strap, the buckle being a factor in the amount of time it takes. Yeah. Well, you're an intelligent guy, Matt. Figure it out for us. Figure it out for us, would ya? Hey. We watch a King of the Table next week. I'm gonna be there. I will be a King of the Table. So I'm really looking forward to getting over there, seeing myself some Matyashenko Morozov, getting Paul Lynn and Lachlan Adair. Saucy. And just remember, if you are going to go on and buy the pay-per-view and check out the 13 matches, then links in the description. If you click the link, it'll automatically put the code word in. I think you get yourself a little bit of a discount. But yeah, once the prelim matches are over, I will be I'll be heading back to bed. I want to save some energy for my wife's birthday party. I'll fall asleep watching the pay-per-view. Okay, there we go. Another hit. So Ivan keeps losing his wrist. Some good staying power there from the bald badger. There's Peter Branner. He's just trying everything to hit that. Jeez, he's real low. So see there. So this is where the action comes in. Perfect example. When Peter went to transition, his elbow did come off the table. His elbow come off the table, but because it was still level, it's play on. Where usually elbow comes off, restart, and we go from there. So Delta Dog. For me, I like most of what I see. Two things. They need way better lighting. A few people have said that. And they need an overhead camera angle. See, Delta, that topography view, I hate it. I don't like it. I don't know why. I think you see nothing from it. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Bowen and Schoolboy. Bowen wins that one. Maybe it's an Australian thing, Matt. Maybe it's an Australian thing that we hate that view. I don't like that. If Delta, if that's the view you're talking about, I don't like that view. That view, higher angle, I like. Okay. So that's 3 matches. Okay, so who is he calling out next? Oh, so this is cool. So this is David Nicad, and apparently he's like a junior. So they're the major arm wrestling jerseys. I like it. They're trying something different. Instead of T-shirts, it's jerseys. But his opponent is Paul Lynn Jr. So Paul Lynn Jr., he's always in our chat as the other Paul Lynn. So let's go Paul Lynn. So we want Paul Lynn. I like the jerseys. I think the jerseys are cool because I'm a basketball kind of guy. So I like the jerseys. I like Paul Lynn's one. So this is cool. Yeah, 16 or 17. Okay. So we want the other Paul Lynn to win. So yeah, Paul Lynn Jr. And we worked out he was like Paul Lynn squared. The other Paul Lynn. There's Bart Wood. He's back in the referee's outfit. This is right up his alley, of course, from the WAL days. Okay. So let's see how it goes. Wow. Georgian speed is quick. Too fast. Oh. Come on, Pauline Jr. That was incredible. That was incredible. How quick that was. Well, there you go. Come on, Pauline Jr. Come on, Pauline. Well, this Georgian just absolutely flushed him. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, yeah, closure. Yeah, I like that start. I don't like that the other Pauline's getting absolutely crushed. So I'm devastated about that. But I like. So, Tall Paul, this is whenever you're in the chat and it says the other Pauline, that's him. That's him. That's the other Pauline. That might be the funniest comment. You got me, Mike. You got me good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well played, sir. Oh, hang on. Well done. Well done, Mike. Well done. But, man, as we roll on to King of the Table after this, I can't wait, man. A big win for Ryan. So that's it. That match was over real quick. Very happy with his 3-0 performance. Sucks for Pauline Jr. But that's just arm wrestling, buddy. You still come back to the channel. Come back and hang out with us. But it's, that's just arm wrestling. That happened to me not that long ago in Norway. Got absolutely pantsed. So there you go. Great work from David. So now I'm just trying to think when this started. So I don't even think they've been going an hour. Now, I think the first 4 matches were amateurs, so I think they were kind of mismatches. That was obviously a mismatch, but they've gone through 5 matches real quick. So the last match that we're showing here is Evan Burgoyne and John Brunel. So I'll be interested to see, because we know that Evan likes to put on a show and he does a bit of messing about. So we know, like, Evan likes to mess about, but with the quick starts, it'll be good to see how he goes. So are they VIP seats on the other side of the fence? I like that. That's pretty cool. And then John Brunel, Evan Burgoyne. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, I'm not sure what Bart Wood was trying to say there, but let's roll into it. So this is the last match of the free view. So there we go. Interesting stuff there. Let's go Brownie. So Evan is the bald fella with the big beard. He's talking on John Brunel. So a lot of people think that Evan wins this easy. I'm sure he'll know how to manipulate the setup. Even there, his webbing looks higher, and he's got it. He's got to look how far his shoulder is. But they're both shoulders, so that's about the fast start. So let's see how Evan goes. Evan will crush this first round, just in that setup alone. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, so Evan just playing with him in the middle of the table there, having a chat with him. So because Evan will play around, I want to see how the table goes. So little hop from John still stays in there. Evan just bleeding him out at the moment. He's in a bad spot for the hook. Very strong, though. Okay. So Evan really anchoring on the pad, so that's fine. He's just opening John up. So John's going to bleed himself out here. He should just get pinned. Okay. Because now he's outside of his shoulder. Yeah, Evans got him. That looks relatively easy. Okay, arm wrestling for nerds. Imagine King moving on that table. So, so Joe says, why even have pads? The guys start off the front or go off the sides. Yeah, I just want to get... So it's been... So all the other starts have been relatively even. That wasn't an even start, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be tired. But I don't think that was a really even start. And that's just Evan knowing the rules. So that's nothing against Evan. Yeah, that's nothing against Evan at all. Okay. So let's see what Johnny does now. So straight into the straps. Jerseys look cool, though. Jerseys look very cool. So I'm happy with that. They've done very well there. Yeah, beauty. Okay, so this is a better angle, but as you can see, so he's right at the front of the pad. Is John still on? They're both not even on the... Okay. So that start was different. Yeah, it didn't look like they both started at the front of the pad. But that's okay. So Evan will finish him off here. So he's just taking on a strong dude. But yeah, he's really not sure. So Evan's just going to bleed him out, get comfortable. And when he gets a bit tired, Evan will pin him there. So I'm just trying to look closely at the table. Yeah, interesting. So you can come off the side. So there's the little hops there. But because they didn't go too high, it's play on, which keeps the match interesting because Evan's in full control there. Okay, so it's different. Yeah, it's different, that's for sure. Yeah, right. So 2-0 to Evan as this is the last match. So if you are interested in getting the pay-per-view and checking out the rest of the event, the link is in the description. The link is in the description. And the opening match will be Sean Crowther and Jason Constantini. So there we go. So 10 out of 10 for the stream. Quality of the stream seems good. So I'm happy with that. Stream's really good. So there we go. So 2-0 to Evan. And Evan will win this. Evan will win this one. So the one thing I did like in that round was Evan was in full control and John was kind of jostling for position. He hopped on and hopped around a bit. Obviously not too much. But then the match kept on going. It wasn't a stop and a restart and go from there. So I thought that was pretty good. So Evan will get that one. How many of you guys, let me know in the chat if you can, how many of you have bought the pay-per-view? How many of you guys have bought the pay-per-view? And if you haven't, I think you get a couple of bucks off if you use my code word. But how many of you guys have bought the pay-per-view? So we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, just in there. So Evan's going to play with him at the moment. And that's right. Yeah, so apparently he's just new to the game. He's just new. He's just a strong guy that's relatively new. Joe bought it. But he's going to watch it later. Do a workout for me. I'm going to have a bit of a... I think it's $14, but you get a discount, a $2 discount with code word Aussie. Okay. So that's the prelims. Evan gets a win there. And that is the start of the major arm wrestling championships. Okay. So Evan will have a quick chat and we'll wrap up the stream soon. But there you go. So in an hour, I think that was about an hour and 10 minutes. And we had 6 relatively quick matches. Look, the mismatches helped. Thank you very much, David. Yeah, it's my daughter's second birthday party today. It's 2:15 in the morning. So I'm going to have a bit of a nap. I'm just going to wait about 5 or 10 minutes. And then hopefully if anyone wants to buy the pay-per-view, you can do it there. And let me know your feedback because I'll pass all feedback on to Ian. I'll give him my own, but there you go. So that's a good start. So I'm actually just going to see what they say now.
And our pay-per-view will start in about 20 minutes, so we'll pick it up there. We'll be back.
Hell yeah, brother. So there you go. So that's that. So there you go. Interesting stuff there. So just for 5 minutes, give me some feedback, and then if you watch it a little bit later, give me some feedback, and then in a few minutes, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to have the pay-per-view on the TV, but my daughter's birthday party is a bit more important, and I think Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler would give me a swift uppercut if yeah. If I'm too tired. Roy says, I'm an a-hole elitist. I only buy East versus Western King of the Day or pay-per-views until another promotion catches my attention. But I wish these guys all the best. Interesting concept. Hopefully it can grow from them. So that's fine. That's fine, because you've got to understand it would be very hard, especially there's almost a pay-per-view every week now. Whether it's pay-per-views or memberships, Arm Wars has a membership. East versus West have, like now with their Challenger Series, they have about 9 events a year. King of the Table have 4. That's 13 just with those two. Knuckles Up, which I love, there's 3 more. So what's that? 16 pay-per-views. This one's 17. What else is there? Arm Wars does a membership when they do their Iron Houses, like 3 a year. So that's 20. So we're almost at 1 a fortnight already for 4 or 5 promotions. So there you go. Says, I like the table. But yeah. AWE is free. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me. Thanks heaps. Your Dead Set Legends got so much going. Got an exclusive Michael Monster Todd interview. Going to be dropping a little bit later in the weekend. Of course, I'll be off to King of the Table. Yeah, man. Just everyone, hey, be better. Don't be bitter. I'm out of here. You guys are the best. I'll see you soon.